Hello everyone and welcome back to 27 Fox Place. It's starting to feel a little bit like spring here. The temperatures are still cool, but it's warmed up enough to open up the windows, and I just have a quick tidy in the living room left to do this morning, and then I have some more spring cleaning to do this week.
Standing underneath the lights, into each other's eyes. Tired snowflakes are coming down.
I try to wash the curtains once a year to keep them looking their best, and the curtains we have are sheer, so they're a bit delicate to vacuum, but they are machine washable, and curtains get dirty from pushing them aside to open and close them, and dust and allergens and odors get trapped in the fabric, and if you live in a humid climate, mold could also be a problem.
Then I say, hold my hand and hear the words I say. Close your eyes and let us fade away.
Washing the curtains is easy enough once I have them all down, but getting the curtains down is a process because of the type of curtain rods that we have, and I need to remove the finials on the ends of the rod so that I can remove the rod, and there's a set screw that holds the rod in place, and reversing the process to get them back up is just as tedious.
Quiet voices in the night. Time is running out of sight. Lonely wind is passing by, tries to carry all the whispers that it finds. The walls are listening when we talk, making echoes as we walk. There's no one left but you and me. It's like a made-up place that only we can see. Hold my hand and hear the words I say. Close your eyes and let us fade away. Build a secret place for you and me. Let our minds be caught up in a dream.
Once I get all the curtains down, I'll wash them in cold water with regular laundry detergent, and I like to add scent beads so that when I hang them back up again, the whole house smells fresh and clean. And once the curtains are clean, I'll just hang them back up and let them air dry.
There's no one left but you and me.
I only wash the curtains once a year, but I clean the blinds and the inside of the windows about every other month. And something I learned the hard way is that blinds need to be cleaned before I clean the windows. Water and cleaners always seem to get on the windows when I'm cleaning the blinds. And when I'm cleaning the blinds, I like to close them so that I can wipe down all the slats at the same time. And I clean one side and then flip the blinds to clean the other side. And I'm just using a damp microfiber cloth to wipe down all of the blinds and windows. And I usually only clean the windows and blinds in the zone that I'm cleaning that week. That way I only have a few windows to do, but because the curtains are down, it will be much easier to clean the windows, so I'm washing all the blinds and the windows on the first level.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if
The cracks on the top ledge of the windows are too narrow for the vacuum and too deep for a toothbrush, and I found that a regular old paintbrush is the perfect tool to sweep out the dirt and dust that collects at the top of the windows.
even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah.
A squeegee is my go-to for a streak-free shine. The microfiber loosens up the dirt from the window without using chemicals, but it's the squeegee that removes the dirt and water from the glass. It's the fastest way to clean the windows, and once I squeegee the glass, I just run a dry microfiber around the edge of the glass. We have to remove the screens in order to clean out the tracks and the glass on the outside, but there's still rain in the forecast this month, so we won't be cleaning the outside today. And we typically don't get rain during the summer, so we usually try to wait until after Memorial Day to wash the windows on the outside. But the patio doors are easier to clean, and there's a nice view out these windows, and cleaning out the tracks on the sliding doors is important to keep them working properly, because dirt in the tracks can get caught up in the wheels, which makes the doors hard to open and close. It's much easier to remove the dirt from the tracks when it's still dry, and I'm just going to use a paintbrush to loosen up the dirt, and then I can vacuum it out with the crevice attachment. And once all the excess dirt is gone, I can wipe out the tracks with a damp microfiber cloth to remove anything that's still stuck in the track. When I clean the patio doors, it goes much faster if I use a large squeegee, but this smaller one is the perfect size for the smaller windows, and it's just easier to use the same squeegee so I don't have to carry around more cleaning supplies. Direct sunlight can make it easier to see the dirt and streaks on the glass, but it's better to clean the windows when they're shaded from the sun. Cleaning the glass in direct sunlight heats up the glass and makes them harder to clean, because when the glass is hot, the cleaner evaporates too quickly and leaves a hazy film on the glass, and the glare from the sun can be hard on the eyes. So indirect lighting is the best way to get the glass clean without leaving a film behind.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
This back door gets a lot of traffic, so I try to clean it once a week, and the dogs go in and out this door, so the lower half is constantly covered in nose prints, and keeping this door clean is a losing battle. But without regular cleaning, we wouldn't be able to see through the glass at all. And on days when the weather is nice enough, we like to leave the door open, which helps to keep the glass clean. But then the floors take a beating because the dogs love to run in and out all day long.
My will is strong with a place to lean. In a moment I hung desperately. The other ring on my wrist is gold, pairing with the light it holds. When I return from my skin and bones, I'm remembering the words you told me. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
Once the windows were clean, it was time to hang up the curtains. But before I hung up the curtains, I needed to clean the finials and the rods. Up the curtains seems pretty straightforward, but getting the curtains back up is a tedious process because of the spacers that I use, and I just cut cardboard tubes from paper towels and toilet paper rolls into 2 to 3 inch pieces, and the spacers make the curtains look fuller and keep them evenly spaced when they're open.
Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. to start with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as
The living room and dining room areas are the most recent updates, but it's been almost 10 years now, and the curtains are Target brand, but I don't know if they're still available, and we found the curtain rods at Lowe's, but if you're in the market for curtain rods, I don't recommend this type of bracket.
of you. Dreaming of you, 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 dreaming of you. What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you.
Washing the curtains is not one of my favorite cleaning tasks, but washing all the curtains in one load cuts down on the energy costs, and I'm happy to get it checked off my list. But there are a few more zone cleaning tasks that I needed to do today, and last week I cleaned all the upholstered furniture, and this week I need to wipe down all the case goods and the decorations. And I tossed the microfiber that I used on the windows in the wash, and I'm using a clean microfiber, and I'm just going to make my way around the room cleaning all the decor and the case furnishings.
I woke up in the middle of the night. Na, na, na. And I wondered how you're always right. It gets me. I couldn't see what you saw in me. Ooh, na, na, na. But you should.
These jars are full of dried flower petals, and every time my husband brings me flowers, I remove the stems and let the petals completely dry before I add them to the collection. And I've been saving them since we first met, and I think I still have all the petals from every flower he's given me.
Step in, and I'll never understand how you saw it coming. Oh, but I will love you for it all. Yeah, I will love you for it all. It is hard to share my thoughts. Ooh, na na na. It's like cutting a wound in a bleeding heart. It gets me. But I know that you need it all. Ooh, na na na. Just give me some time, 'cause I need to know that you're staying. When I look back, I can see you're hiding. but I will love you for it all. When I look back, I can see you're hiding, waiting for a moment to step in. Oh, and I'll never understand how you saw it coming. Oh, but I will love you for it all. Yeah, I will love you for it all.
I usually try to clean one room every week because it's always satisfying to have one room completely clean from top to bottom. And if I don't have the time to clean the entire room, I can break up the room into smaller tasks that I can do in about 15 minutes or less throughout the week. And cleaning by task is a more efficient way to clean, but doing the same task throughout the entire house can make the job seem much bigger than it is. The two cabinets that we have in the dining room are from Target, and they're part of the Wyndham collection, but I'm not sure if they're still available. And we keep all the office and stationery supplies in these two cabinets, and I've had several requests for a video dedicated to organizing documents and paperwork, and it's something that's definitely on my list of things to do. I did reorganize the supplies last year, and I'll leave a link to that video in the description box. Cleaning the table is a weekly task that I try to fit in whenever I can, and this seemed like the perfect time to take care of it. And we spot clean the table after every meal, but I wipe down the entire table once a week. And I switched microfiber cloths to clean the table because I use blue microfiber in the kitchen.
'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better.
I like to use green microfiber cloths for general cleaning around the house, and I like to use the blue in the kitchen, but I got distracted and didn't notice that I was still using the blue cloths. So fortunately, I didn't have much left to clean, and it wasn't anything that could be a problem.
Dream up a world of pirates. Climb the highest tree, fall down. Mama, I'm fine, don't worry. Go back out, you.
The intake for the HVAC is behind this table, and it draws all the dust from around the house to this lower shelf. So even though I dust every week, it always looks like I haven't touched it in months.
Clean up and put away. Call it a day. Fight off 1,000 monsters hiding in the sands on Mars. Hijack a flying saucer, steady on the hand. Fly home, sweet home, where the saucers go to get all cleaned up and put away. Call it a day.
That's all for today. If you like this video, be sure and give it a thumbs up, and remember to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications before you go. And thank you so much for spending your time with me today, and I hope to see you next time.